Okay. Something I can help you with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's actually the center tonight, Samardo or JJ?
JJ wants so bad to be the 4, but he's really going to start at the 5 tonight, and Samardo will start at the 4.
Is this a team where it kind of doesn't make any difference because
Not
they don't
really.
have a center either?
Yeah, not really. I mean, they're 4 and 5 guys. Tim Duncan and Blair. I think even when Matt Bonner's in the game, they're really calling him the 5 and Tim the 4. So I don't think it really matters. It's just a number.
Do you want to keep JJ at center just for continuity?
Well, not only that, but just the fact that I think he's had so much success this year at that position so far. Really kind of want to wing him off that position kind of slowly. Obviously, when Semi's ready to play, that'll help in the process as well. But right now, just want to keep him at the 5 spot.
At this point in the season,
Well, it hurts. I mean, it hurts us offensively. Again, like I said, on the defensive end, it hurts us because of his communication, his experience. Now you're throwing in there, a young guy in Samardo, who's 22 years old, who's gotten better. I mean, obviously he's gotten better, but he's nowhere near the player as Antoine is because of Antoine's experience, number one. And, I mean, Antoine's also a guy at that 4th position that can really spread the floor for you. So, it's unfortunate, for us and for Antoine because he was having a great year. But again, it's one of those things you look at and say, okay, it happened to Andy, it happened to Antoine, it's happened to a few of our guys where it's hurt us throughout the season, and you just kind of move on, And Samardo gets a golden opportunity here to really accelerate the process of what we've been talking about all season long with him. And I think, like I said, the last 3 or 4 games he's played really well. Now he has a chance to play extended minutes, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because I tell you, when you play extended minutes, the thing that can happen, it can show your warts as well. The more you play. So, I think he'll do well, and I'm looking forward to seeing him, and looking forward to getting Luke out there as well.
So Byron, you probably in particular with Samardo, where you're thinking, I want to see this in the extended playing time. One thing you're looking for in this game.
Well, the biggest thing is because he's a frontline player, communication. Like I said, one of the biggest, things that Antoine did so well for us is that he communicated with everybody. Barron made a great point to Samardo yesterday in practice when he got hit with a back pick, and Samardo didn't say a word to him. You got to talk to each other out there. You got to let each other know what's going on, and that's his biggest challenge. I don't think it really has to do a whole lot with playing the game, but the game slows down for guys who've been in the league for a while, and they can see all these screens and all these things coming. Well, again, he's going to have to be able to communicate that to his fellow teammates, and if he does that, then he's definitely gotten much better at that position or at that aspect of the game.
Byron, you probably don't feel too sorry for Pop that he's having to use his second starting lineup of the year.
This is the second starting lineup? Wow. No, I don't feel sorry for Pop at all. No, I love Pop. I tell you, one of the best coaches in this league. I got so much respect for Pop. I talked to him on a number of occasions. He just like I always say about him and the Spurs, they just do it the right way. But no, I don't feel sorry for him having us change his second time this year. That's a blessing.
30.
Yeah, something like that. I think we're in the high 30s or something like that, 40s, close to that. Our different lineup this year. So no, I'm not real about that. Yeah.
So something you weren't getting out of Ianga that you wanted to see more of, or?
Mainly on the defensive end. We talked about he had gotten much better on the ball defense. It was still a work in process as far as off the ball defense, and still hasn't gotten that yet. I think Alonzo's, in the last week or so, have done much better in that aspect in practice and in the games. So I figured I'd give him a shot at it as well.
Barron's out.
By my choice, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, his last 2 days in practice, he looked pretty good. He said he felt good. But our discussion, when he first got here, was to get about 3 practices in, and we would look at probably earliest Friday, which is obviously the New York game. Hopefully, no later than Sunday, the Hornets game here. he feels good enough. We're probably, if we really needed him, he could play tonight. But I want to see him get one more good day of practice in tomorrow, and then we'll go from there.
So this is more about practice than knee?
Yeah, because he says the knee feels really good. It felt much better yesterday than it did the day before. I think a lot of that has to do with just being on the court and having that confidence of moving around, guarding people. And he did look a lot better yesterday than he did the day before, which the day before he didn't look bad. But you can tell he had a little bit more confidence in his movement yesterday as far as guarding guys in our full-court scrimmage. So, like I said, if push came to shove, he could definitely play tonight. But, again, I want to see one more good day of practice.